Guys. Okay, so it's been a while since I posted my last vlog. This is my third one. My topic for today is how do people react to my disability? Some of you, all of you should know by now that I have Spina Bifida, which means that I don't exactly walk like everybody else does. I walk from side to side, and a lot of people would compare it to a penguin. I don't know. People have joked about that and called me that before. So when I'm in public, a lot of people don't really make a big deal about it when I'm walking. Sometimes little kids will ask me what happened to me, or what happened to my legs, or why do I walk the way that I do. And usually, if I don't have a lot of time to explain, or if they're too little to understand, I will just tell them that I was born this way, and they're usually satisfied. Other times, I just tell them that I was born with a birth defect, and if it's someone older, like my age, or a teenager, or even older than me, I'll explain to them what Spina Bifida is, and what causes it, and what resulted in me walking the way that I do, and all that stuff. When I was younger, like elementary school age, a lot of kids made fun of me, but in elementary school, kids make fun of everybody, so it's understandable. In middle school, I still got made fun of by a certain group of people, but for the most part, everyone had accepted me by then. And in high school, it pretty much disintegrated altogether. There was a few jerks here and there, but there always is. And as an adult, I haven't really seen it. I haven't been made fun of that I know of. No, most people are just used to it these days. I was afraid to get my wheelchair up until this past year because, one, I didn't want to have to use it all the time. I felt like it was giving in by getting it, and I thought that it made me a weaker person for having to use one, and I also thought that it would make people stare at me more. I thought that it would draw more attention. People would, feel sorry for me. I was just afraid to get it. But I've been having problems with my right knee since I was 16, and my knees are just not as strong as they used to be. And I just realized that doing things like going shopping for a couple hours, or going for walks, or going for hikes, all that stuff that I really want to do, that I've always wanted to do, it was just impossible without my wheelchair. I had arm crutches, but they weren't helping. They were making my back hurt worse, and my knees would still hurt at the end of the day. And the crutches that I had, they weren't very good. They weren't made right. So I tried to avoid using them if I could. So I finally applied for my wheelchair last year, and I got it last winter, or this past winter. And now I use it when I go to the store. I use it when I go on hikes. Yes, I actually go on hikes. I recently went to Multnomah Falls. We went all the way, well, not all the way, but we went most of the way up the trail. And, well, with that at least, I needed help going up because it's all uphill, and then it's all uphill and downhill. So that would have been a little quite scary trying to do it by myself. But, now I can go to the store, and I can go shopping, and I can spend hours in the store and not be in a bad mood because I'm not in pain. My lower back isn't on fire. My knees aren't on fire. I don't feel like I just need to leave anymore. I can actually enjoy myself and look around and window shop and go to the mall with my friends when they go. I can go for walks. A couple weeks ago, me and my mom went for like a mile walk around our neighborhood, and a lot of people think that because when I use my wheelchair, I'm not actually exercising. Oh no, I'm exercising. This is one thing I didn't understand before I got my chair. Every time I use my chair, I not only work out my arms, a lot. I can feel it in my arms more than anything. I'm working out my abs too, because my stomach muscles flex as I turn the wheels, and I guess it works out my legs too, because when I go for long walks, my legs will feel like they had a workout too, without me being in severe pain. So, having my wheelchair is actually helping me be more active instead of less active than I used to be. And I've noticed that I actually get stared at less in my wheelchair than I do when I'm just walking. I think people these days are used to seeing wheelchairs for various reasons. They're not used to seeing somebody who walks funny as much. So as far as it causing more attention, it actually doesn't, and I can actually relax during the day. I don't have to worry about if people are staring at me or just wondering what's wrong with me. And onto that subject, people are always afraid to ask me what's wrong or what happened, or can you do this, or why can't you do this, or have you done this? People are really honestly afraid that I will think less of them, or I will get upset or offended or mad if they ask me questions about my disability. I love it when people ask me questions about it. The more awareness I can get out about Spina Bifida, the better. And the more awareness I can help my loved ones have, because they've known me, for, some of them my whole life, and most of them for quite a while now. And yet most of them don't even understand the things that I'm capable of doing or not capable of doing, or really about what I have. And it's because people are afraid to ask me, so don't be afraid to ask. Ask me any question you want about it, even if you think that it's too personal, even if you think I might be offended. Just ask. If you're wondering about it, then someone else is probably wondering about it, and I would be more than happy to help you figure it out, whatever it is. A little while ago, I had a friend who was scared to ask me if I was able to ride a bike. I thought this was kind of funny because, no, I'm not able to ride a bike. When I was little, I had a bike, but it had training wheels on it, and I rode it up until I realized that all the 9-10-year-olds my age didn't have training wheels on their bike. I had my bike at my dad's house, and every time I went there, I would ride my bike. And when I realized that all the other kids weren't using training wheels, I got a little self-conscious, and I stopped riding my bike. The only reason I can't ride a bike is because I can't balance. I would try to sit on it and completely fall over. I have major problems with just balancing. So that's the only reason why I can't ride one. I wish I could, because I'm sure I would really love to bike ride. When I was younger, I did have a wheelchair bike that somebody gave me. I wish I still had it, but being that it was given to me when I was a kid, I didn't take care of it as well as I should have, and it kind of just went to rust. I did use it for a while when I was younger, and it's the kind of bike where you pedal with your hands, and it has 3 wheels on it, and like a tricycle, you just sit there and you pedal with your hands instead. I've been considering getting one again because now that I'm an adult, I'm not as self-conscious about it. I don't really care if people think I'm weird for riding it in it. It would be nice to actually go for a bike ride with my friends or whoever wanted to go and actually keep up. So I'm considering trying to get one. They're kind of expensive though, so depending on if my insurance would pay for it, I don't know if I'm going to get one or not, but that is one way that I could ride a bike if I got one where I'd steer it with my hands. And so that's pretty much it. I've just found that as an adult, more people are accepting of me having disability than they were when I was a kid. I think that's pretty standard towards everybody. If you have any questions about my spina bifida, or anything related to that, feel free to ask me. I can either talk to you about it on the phone or write you back, or I could do another video blog about it, answer your questions in another video blog if you want. Just let me know. Feel free to ask. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.